I've noticed that many of you enjoy my content but haven't subscribed yet. If you find value in what I share, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people. I promise to keep creating useful content consistently, and your support makes all the difference. Thank you so much for being part of this journey. Seulito Rodriguez. In a previous lesson, Objective 1.12, which is establish and maintain a security awareness education and training program, we talked about the importance of a uh, security awareness and some of the stuff that you need to keep in mind to have a good um, uh, security awareness program. What we're going to do in this demo is to see how a security awareness program actually work. Now, obviously, you can use uh, there are whatever you want. Of course, there are many security awareness program out there, but we are going to demonstrate this with Microsoft Defender. So this is the Microsoft Defender portal, which we have discussed before, and we will continue to use this in other uh, cloud programs as example as we move along in this CISSP class and other classes. But anyway, so in the Microsoft Defender portal, your company may or may not have the license for this, but I have seen a lot of company that have the proper license, but they're not utilizing this program, and mainly because they don't know about it. So by doing that, you're just wasting money because you may have the license, you're paying for something, and you're not using it. It's like, you go to this restaurant, you are entitled to eat some food for free, but you're not eating it because you don't know that, hey, you could have asked for that and it's already included. And even if, let's say, you don't have the license, but you could have the license that for a very good program that it's better or equal to all the programs out there, but because you are already a Microsoft customer, you can get a discount and again save money. So, as a cybersecurity professional, yes, our main goal is to secure the company, but we should do that in a balanced way. We should also help the company save money. So it is your responsibility as a cybersecurity professional to not only secure the company, but also help the company save money. If the company has more money, well, there's going to be fewer layoffs, and maybe there's more money to increase your salary next year. Anyways, just a joke there. So in the Microsoft Defender portal, if you go to email and collaboration, and then you come to what it says campaigns right here. Actually, um, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this attack simulations training. So when you come to the homepage of this attack simulation training, there's a lot of really useful information. I don't have a lot of stuff in this lab because I just have a few accounts and there's not a lot of information. But anyway, so you can see over here that 97% of users have not experienced the simulation. What that means is that you get in real time what percentage of users are experiencing the simulation or not. 0% of users have completed the training. That means that there were people that maybe fail and they are sent to training. Okay, this is the beauty of this, right? Some recommendations, 0% are repeat offenders. So if a user or users fail the phishing campaign, uh, and they do it again, again, and again, so they are a repeat offender. As a matter of fact, I used to work at a company that people were called into attention because of this. And as a matter of fact, there was one user that was fired because of this, because he was so reckless and he basically failed phishing campaigns all the time. So you have to do this if you really want to maintain a good security posture. Um, One user is less susceptible to phishing. So you basically see uh, what users in your companies are good citizens, right? In the sense that they are responsible, that they really learn from their mistake, and users that do not. When you go to simulations, again, I only have one simulation over here that I created as and this was a long time ago. We're not going to go deep into this. This is just to give you, um, put into perspective what attack simulation training is all about. But if I click on this simulation, we get reports again about the number of compromised users, the users who reported. You can see the compromised users again, and here you get a summary of that stuff. You get the users that completed the training. We saw that. You could also see users who to whom messages deliver fail, because sometimes it is important to understand that whoever is managing your mail system, a lot of mail systems will block this type of message. So you have to work with your email administrator to make sure that it is configured in a way that this email goes through. And this is where this is one of the best thing about the Microsoft campaign. So because this is Microsoft, and if you use Office 365 or Exchange, Microsoft have already worked with this so that this message will get through. I have worked with other attack simulation programs, and sometimes just making sure that this email go to users, it's really difficult, right? But anyway, so this is all integrated with Microsoft, so this is good. And if you want to exclude a certain user, like let's say, I don't know, you for whatever reason you want to do this to a specific group of users, then you can do that as well. So if we go back to let me go back to what I was. Again, you can get users reports, and you can get more details in this page if you want to see that kind of stuff. But so let's go back to the attack simulation landing page, and we were here. So if we go to training, um, again, this will give you, like, if you have any training campaign that is going on, it will, you can schedule when this it's should be launched, what is in progress, what has completed, what has failed, etc. A lot of reports, and automations and stuff. But so this, I really like this part of it. So let's go to first. Let's start with the end user notification. So, um, end user notifications are the message delivered to users in various scenarios, such as appreciating users for reporting, etc. If you go to the login pages, and these login pages are in different languages, so depending on your company, you can use that. But so let's take a look at the LinkedIn login page so that you have an idea. This is what users will get. So this is identical to the login page of the LinkedIn Learning. So you could say, hey, we create an account for you to go to log in, click over here, all that kind of stuff. But it's very easy to trick people. Even very advanced users will fall with this landing pages because they are very, very similar to the real thing. All right. Um, if you go to payloads, then you could also create a whole bunch of your own payload. So let's take a look at, let's see, payment details. Take a look at this payload. So basically, you're gonna get something like, like this. Real vendor. Attached is the payment detail that we have processed. The funds will be posted. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, these are really, really good emails. Uh, uh, there's no grammatical errors over here, that kind of stuff. And And then there are, attachments included in this. So, click over here. So again, if you click over there, you're going to fall into those things. So again, really, really realistic, phishing emails. And so let's take a look at a template over here. This is the fish landing pages. And again, they are in various languages. Let's see what this looks like. So basically, this is when you click on, when you are fished, you're going to get into this, and you're going to say, your name, right? Dear, your name, whatever, you were just fished, and that kind of stuff. So if that happens, that means that you were fished. This is what is called the landing, and you can customize this landing pages, and and that kind of stuff. In the training modules, like for example, there's one called spotting a suspicious sender. So if you click on this and then we click on preview, this is basically, some kind of like training that you could have users do. And if we can click on this and then you go
Spotting a
to
suspicious
the
sender.
training, I'm just gonna, there is sound and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so based on whatever it is, there are tons of templates, right? Tons of scenarios. And whatever the template is that you're using, you are going to get training based on that. So the training is based specifically on the efficient technique that uh, it was used to trick into clicking on a fish email. Anyway, so this is just the surface. This attack simulation training programs can be very complex, and that's the beauty of this. That this is if you are familiar with Microsoft, and but obviously, um, unless you're very technical and you are a Microsoft, uh, you know, technical person in respect to this technologies, I don't expect you to know. Most people, I don't expect you to have a clue what this is about. But the whole point of this demonstration is to put into context what attack simulation it's all about, and this training that you get. And a lot of company use this training. Several, like I used to work at a company, and we did this about every 3 months. We created this training campaign, right? And just to have an idea who's failing and who's not. And some of these campaigns, we had campaigns that were tailored to just regular employees. Some campaigns were tailored to the finance department, and some campaigns were tailored to the executive, even the president of the company. So we want to make sure that our employees at all levels in the company are safe and I'm not going to fall into this phishing emails. Anyway, so that's all with this demonstration. I hope that this has uh, helped clarify some of the content and the concepts that we discussed in the CISSP course objective 1.12. So if you have not seen that video, I encourage you to go and see it so that you understand what we are talking about. All right, thank you, and I hope to see you next.